What's up, guys? Me out here, back at you with another video, and this is gonna be my Week 6 picks for the NFL. If you didn't know, it is my birthday. I am finally 16. I'm having a great one so far. If you didn't know, I'm going out for my birthday party, birthday dinner in a little while. Not a little while, a couple hours, but I'll give you my picks right now for my NFL Week 6. First game I'm only going to pick is the Giants and the Saints at the Superdome game of the week. It's on the cover of NFL.com. If I can get down there to this webcam. Hold on. See? There's the man we're going to tackle, Drew Brees. There's the keys going down. Anyway, that game is going to the Giants. Like I said, 20-10 score. You Saints fans, run your mouths. Keep running your mouths. And then you'll have to eat a huge crow. And I can't wait for it. Get ready to eat some crow, bitches, because Eli is coming. We ain't scared of the dome. Like I said before in my preview of the Saints and Giants, we ain't scared of nothing. We're a monster on the road. We don't care. We don't need to be at home. We don't need all our fans. We need the fans, but when we're on the road, we're getting hated. We're getting booed. Eli loves that. He lives for that. He feeds off that. That's what I love about him. Giants 2010, 6-0, baby. Houston and Cincinnati, that one's going to Cincinnati. It's the first one I actually picked Cincinnati in. Houston's just doing terrible right now. Matt Schaub and everybody, they're just doing terrible in Houston. Cincinnati looks for real this year. I mean, Cinco, that whole defensive line, stopping the Ravens. That game was just a boost for them. I think they're going to stay in first in this tough AFC. I think it's Central. It's going to be a tough division. But it's going to probably, I think it's going to come down to the Bengals and the Ravens. I don't think it's the Steelers here. Detroit and Green Bay, that's going to go to the Packers. Aaron Rodgers and the bunch are at Lambeau Field. Detroit just doesn't look good. They had that one win, but now they're enjoying another losing streak. So maybe they'll go 19 losses again. We'll see. I have no clue. But that's going to Green Bay. Congratulations. St. Louis and Jacksonville. Jacksonville, that'll get the win. St. Louis, like I said, I'm going to say it's never been. They're in a rebuilding mode. Jacksonville looks pretty good. Sims Walker, if you know Mike Sims Walker is looking good. Maurice Jones-Drew. Their quarterback, Garrard, I think it is, looks good. So, they look good. They look good. Baltimore and Minnesota. Congratulations to Minnesota. That's a game of the week, too. Minnesota and Brett Favre are going to have another win against Baltimore. It's going to be a close game, but I expect it to go to Minnesota. I expect Ray Lewis to have a little bit of a big defensive game, but that one's going to Minnesota. Brett Favre and the Vikings. Cleveland and Pittsburgh. That's a mismatch. That's going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, of course, with Big Ben, they're struggling. They got a big win, though, against the Lions that they just barely won, but that one's going to Pittsburgh easily, I think. That's a mismatch right there. Cleveland won 6-3 against the Bills. So really, that one's going to Pittsburgh. Cleveland just doesn't look good. Eric Mangini's first year did not look good at all. So I'm going to Pittsburgh. Carolina and Tampa, two struggling teams. I expect Carolina to walk away with this one. Jake Delhomme, I expect to have a big game. Just Tampa looks terrible. Terrible. Leftwich was a bust. Johnson is a bust. Well, Johnson could be good, but Leftwich was a bust. You saw it when we kicked his ass. Their wide receivers look terrible. Their running back looks terrible. Everything looks terrible for them. So that one's going to Carolina. Kansas City and the Redskins. I think that one actually is going to Kansas City. Congratulations on your first win. I say Kansas. Kansas City. I expect Castle to have a big day. I expect the whole wide receiving crew to have a big day and get their first win against the Washington Redskins. Yep. And I expect Jason Campbell to have a bad day. 3 interceptions, 1 fumble from him. So that one's going to Kansas City. Philadelphia and Oakland, I hate to say it, but it's going to Philadelphia. Oakland just looks terrible. We kicked their asses 44-7. It's going to go to Philadelphia. Donovan McNabb is going to have a big game. Or is it Vic? I don't even know. They have too many freaking quarterbacks. So that one's going to Philadelphia. I really hate to say it. Arizona and Seattle. That one's going to Kurt Warner and the Cardinals, who we face after the Saints. Kurt Warner is going to have a big game. Larry Fitzgerald, Hightower. Just look for the whole defense to have a big game. The defending NFC champs will get this one. And yep, and Seattle just doesn't look good either. I mean, Matt Hasselbeck does not look good. That Seattle team came in like pumped and ready to go, and now that the Niners have that division, I think, wrapped up pretty much almost. Tennessee and New England. Wow, Tennessee 0-6. That one's going to New England. Tom Brady, Randy Moss, and the Patriots going for that elusive win. They're not having a good. They're actually close to the Jets. And the Jets, I think, are going to fall on their faces again. I'm sorry, Jets fans. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say fall on their faces. I mean, just, they're going to have a good year. They're going to have a good year, but it's going to come down to the Patriots and the Jets. That's going to be close. I don't even know, actually. They might not fall on their faces. It's going to be a close division, but this game is going to New England. And how about Tennessee? What a surprise. I mean, Kerry Collins and that two-headed monster wide receiving crew they have just couldn't do anything. Can't do anything right now. They're not defending NFC champs. They were 13-3 a year ago, and now look at them. They're 0-5. They have more losses than they did last year. None wins. 0-6 going to be probably. Buffalo and the Jets. That one's going to the Jets. Mark Sanchez, Braylon Edwards, Jericho Cotchery's gonna have a big day. I expect the whole Jets team to have a good day, and still have the division lead. Buffalo just looks terrible. T.O. I heard is gonna get traded. It's just a terrible first year in Buffalo for Terrell Owens. I feel for him. I don't feel for him, but I just remember his post-game thing. It was so funny. My quarterback. Chicago and Atlanta on Sunday Night Football. That one's going to the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry, Chicago subscribers, but that one's going to Atlanta. I mean, Matt Ryan and the bunch in the Saints division even, and we'll lower the Saints down to their first win. Just look great right now. Jay Cutler, I know he's probably not going to have that good of a day. But yeah, that one's going to the Atlanta Falcons. And Monday Night Football, Denver and San Diego. That one's going to be a close, physical, brutal matchup, but it's going to Denver. They're going to be 6-0, I think, or 5-0. Yeah. They're going to stay undefeated. Kyle Orton's going to have a big day. They look rejuvenated. I mean, after that incident where the missed punts and he was fighting with everybody. Who was it? My memory's shot right now. If all that controversy, the big trade involving the Jets didn't happen, they look great right now. I'm going with Denver. So, alright guys, I'm out. It's the Giants Mafia. It's all day, it's every day. It's one love. I'll see you guys later. Cheat Me Out is out. Fuck you, Saints. You're going down.